gamereplays.org. Here's FFF speaking again, and today I decided to pick a game. This is a game where RSA, a chipsi played versus Technique. Technique has a bit of strange nick in this game used, but this doesn't matter. This guy is known as Technique, and today I'm also gonna introduce to you Anti-Darwin. How are you doing, Anti-Darwin?
I'm fine.
And today we are gonna do a dual cast because I thought maybe the game, I mean, it would be more easier to concentrate on things when you're doing a double cast, dual cast. And let's start the game on three. One, two, three, go. So I'm gonna be concentrating myself on Technique, who is playing on the upper side of the map on industrial strength as a green allies player, and it seems like he's opened up with a power plant first. And Anti-Darwin is gonna be commentating on Chipsy, who is on the bottom side of the map, who is playing as Orange Empire. Chipsy. And yes, as I thought, Technique has started with a fast airfield and is gonna be doing some kind of cheese, but he has a really strange placement here. So maybe you are gonna tell us a little bit what's going on here and there on Anti-Darwin, if you are so kind.
Yes, on the other hand, Chipsy has made standard build order. He has made 3 dojos, one in the middle and two on both sides of oil derricks. And he's captured both oil derricks very easily, while he has just spammed some IWs coming towards the MCV of Technique.
Yes, as you can see, the MCV of the Technique is already moving out and is on its way to Chipsy's base. And as it seems, there is no cryocopter at all. There are only two Vindicators and two Apollos in the air, and nothing else. And Chipsy is really has really decided to defend this one refinery at this side of the map, while yes, now also the other refinery is being protected right now. Yes, right now there is not much happening in the game.
Well, Technique has seen that Chipsy has defended his base well for his aerial attacks. If he makes an airfield near his base, so Chipsy can easily defend himself. So he has decided to go to the sea side to expand over there. And this is how he's going to play. He's also taken out one oil derrick with his Vindicators.
Yes, it's a very good decision because I think if he would push and look at that, Chipsy has decided to sell his MCV right off the bat, and this could turn out very risky for Chipsy because yeah, I don't know, but I think it was a fail from him, but we're gonna see how it goes.
Yes, Chipsy has pointed that engineer towards garage, and maybe he's making VXs to counter those cryocopters or aerials, and he can also then later sell those VX turrets and some power plants, because he has managed to get all of his base surrounded with those VX turrets of his, and it's consuming a lot of power as well.
Yes, you're right. But right now it seems like let's check his what Chipsy is doing. No, he just want to get up enough Tengus right now, and nothing else. For now, he's just spamming out Tengus as much as he can. And Technique is already on 3 refineries, so Technique has the upper hand in this. At this time, if he can stay and defend, then Technique already has this game in his pocket, and he can win this easy.
Yes, at the moment he's looking favored, but you are missing that Chipsy has a man spam army, infantry army, and it's going towards technique original base and
Yes, yes,
help along with those changes.
all those Apollos got taken out. No, one got taken out and one has escaped. But this is unavoidable. I mean, look at this army of Tengus. It's just there is no way he can defend this right now. He can defend his base on the water, I guess, yes, but not the one on the land. It's over with it. And yes, this base is history. Just a matter of time.
Well, Technique has settled down in the water base of his and has made some riptides. And he's not on tier 2, but he has prepared a turret already, preparing for attack of Chipsy.
Yes, yes, you're right. And I think maybe he might go tier 2 or tier 3 at this stage, but I rather suppose he's doing something else. Yes, he's actually taking up, but right now he's a bit low on money, so it's gonna take a while.
And as we speak about the positioning of Technique's base, Technique has also managed to survive Prospector, and it's going to other side of sea, so he can expand there as well. Chipsy has missed this to destroy this Prospector.
Yes, yes, you're right about this, and right now there is not much happening, just Tengus flying around, rocket pods upgrade being taken by Chipsy, and this is gonna help him out, of course, a lot when his VX is lift up. Also for defending his base as well, because the rocket pods are very important for Empire guy, especially versus allies, since allies. But look at this, Technique has decided to convert his Prospector actually not in the middle of those two ore nodes, but rather in this at this side of the ore node. And but still, it wouldn't matter because this.
As you were speaking about that Prospector, Technique was able to take out one ore collector of Chipsy with the cryo shot and Vindicator combo.
Oh, nice, nice, very nice. I've missed this, but this is some. It's always nice to see something like this, a cryo shot and stuff like that. I think his VXs were in the air and he couldn't just. And it seems like Technique also hasn't lost a single Vindicator yet, even
he has just lost once, and the second one as well.
Oh, this
the
is
Vindicator
not nice.
came
This is not nice. The both Vindicators taken down by Chipsy very easily with his Tengu spam. Seems like he's having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 Tengus out. This is a lot actually. And yeah. So right now his MCV of Technique has moved down a little bit, just for maybe some better protection. Yes, right now what Chipsy is doing is spamming tanks. Right decision actually, I would say. There is not much he could do right now at this point of the game. But I think he could already sold one power plant and one turret of his in the base Chipsy. Because I mean he doesn't need that much protection right now because he has already superior air superiority at this moment, at this stage of the game.
Yes, and on the other hand, Technique has gone to tier 3 and he's going for cruise ships, yes, perhaps, so that he can attack Chipsy's base from far away.
Yes, maybe you're right. But the tanks are gonna be pain in the ass, I think, if he has enough of them at this point, because they could decide the game, actually. Tangus flying around, Apollos flying around, just scouting
Again,
each other a bit.
cryo shot.
Again, maybe a cryo shot, yes, as I suppose, because the Apollos were just at this position. This means, but the VXs are here now, and there is no way he can bomb without losing, or maybe he will not even succeed bombing this collector.
Aircraft carrier is just out, the first one.
Yes, the aircraft carrier is out, and let's see the action. Moving towards Chipsy's base. The collector has been unfrozen and is collecting again.
Even if this aircraft carrier tries to hit Chipsy's base, there are so many Tenjus in the air that the rockets
Yes.
would be fended off very easily in the air.
Yes, the drones, they will not make its way to the base, I think. They will die immediately. Because they...
Gypsy has decided to attack.
Combat drones. Yes, I see right now. Chipsy has decided to go and attack the technique space. This could end very, very badly for him.
He has managed to destroy both ore collectors.
Yes, you are right. And now it's looking very bad for technique. Very, very bad. The bullets, some of the bullets are taken away from Chipsy to the assault destroyers. The Blackfall armor, but it's not enough, and yes, it's just the lack of the army. I mean, it's not enough army to defend this off, and it's not looking good for technique right now. There is one heroic Riptide ACV here, but still,
he will still be managed to able to make a ore collector, I think. He has enough resources.
Let's see how much resources he has. Yes, he has enough resources to rebuild this, and then he can rebuild another one. But still, you must know that Chipsy has not lost a single collector. Well, he has lost one, but then immediately rebuilt one, and now he's floating on money, and he could easily outspam technique in this time. In the meantime, and there are some VXs coming towards his, but VXs will be fended off easily with this only hydrofoil here. So he's not deciding to mess up with this and retreats again.
Also, I've noticed that technique is not healing his MCV. I think this is not a good idea, because anytime he can expect an attack.
Yes, because anyways well, maybe because he's building a cryocopter right now. We will see about that. Maybe he needs his tech to build a cryocopter right now. Yes, he needs his MCV being yes, and now he can unpack it but yes, the VXs are landing down and forcing him to retreat a bit.
He's now making a second collector for another refinery.
I think technique should right now stop repairing his buildings right now, because repairing also wastes a little bit of money, and then first build this collector up, and then keep on collecting, and then repair the buildings, because this would benefit him more, I think.
He's just completed the production of an ore collector.
Yes, just right now. Yes.
Tanks are coming.
Tanks are coming towards technique, but I think this will not be enough with this one heroic.
These VXs are now attacking.
ACV, so it's gonna be very good. Yes,
They have managed to destroy one power plant.
Yes, yes, the VXs, but they're gonna be taken out right now. As Technique was concentrating on the tanks, VXs has attacked from this side and destroyed one power plant. Right now, Chipsy has 6 tanks and 5 tangus in the air, and still he has not sold one of the power plants and one of the turrets. I think he should do this because he could
Maybe
even
his
sell.
game plan is that he wants to keep attacking with his other units while he is not bothered about defense in his home base. Maybe this is what his game plan is.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We're gonna see about that. Um, there is
Just
one lonely Riptide ACV from the other side of the map coming towards Chipsy's base, but I don't know what. Maybe he has tier 2 freeze ray already. Let's see about this. Yes, he has it, but it's gonna be a difficult time to use it because there are just too many defenses and stuff like that. And I think what he wants to do is freeze down all those 3 power plants together and 2 of the turrets, and then he has a much better an upper hand.
just made a turret, multi-gunner turret technique.
Yes, 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 yes. I see. Yes, there we go. Um, yes, not much right now going on. Tengus are in the air, just flying to the other side to check for to be sure there are no expansions down here.
Chipsy is coming with an attack.
Yes, again the tanks are moving, and Technique right now has already 4 Apollos out. One of them is having a first level badge on it.
Chipsy has landed those 3 VXs just in case he needed anti-air protection for those Tenjus.
Yes, yes, you're right.
And Technique has just made docks. Maybe he's again going for aircraft carrier.
Yes, he has the docks up. Yes, you're right. And maybe going for aircraft carrier again, but he must really hurry himself because otherwise he could lose this. Chips is gaining more and more advantage over the time.
Fighting for fun, why do you think that he's delaying those cryo shots? He has them for a long time now.
Yes, but the thing is, he hasn't got a single Vindicator out, and the Vindicator would be the best option right now because if he would have had one Vindicator out, he could just sneak him maybe from the left side of the map and then go and strike all those 3 power plant down, so the production is slower for Chipsy, and he has to sell some of his turrets or maybe a refinery even.
He has aimed at a refinery.
Yes, and yes, he is aimed for refinery. Finally, the cryo shot is coming down, and look at this. The aircraft carrier is making his shot, and this is gonna be it. Yes, boom, there we go. This is a dead
And
refinery
Chipsy
right
is
now.
about to make his MCV.
Yes, right now Chipsy must attack, go all in and attack, because if he is waiting too much, he is gonna be losing this. And Chipsy is landing all his tangos on the MCV of Technique and trying to take out the MCV with all his forces, and Technique is moving all his forces away except this one aircraft carrier here, which is gonna be bombing the base of Chipsy.
He has lost his MCV.
Yes, the MCV is being taken down. You are right. There is no way he can save the MCV. Yes, and right now the only two productions of Technique are this naval yard and this airfield, which is gonna be taken down,
Na
I think,
Naval
as
yard
well.
is also taken down. Only he has his airfield.
Yes, you are right. The naval yard is also being taken down, and also the aircraft carrier here. And the VXs are landing down to fend off this attack. Okay, one of the tanks is got taken out. I don't know why Technique is not using one or secondary on one of his assault destroyers. Would really help him out to fend the fire off away from those tanks. But okay, still Technique has some army left here, and maybe he can do something. But I'm
And
not
he
sure
has
he can.
deployed that prospector near the airfield so he can go tier 2 and make some cryocopters. That's
Yes,
the
yes,
only
you're right.
option he has got left.
Yes, this is the only option right now, and he could snipe one of his Apollos down to make a Vindicator maybe at a later stage of the game, but we're gonna see about this. But right now I think he needs those 4 Apollos.
Chipsy just lost his 1VX who was trying to attack the airfield of Technique.
Well, yes, yes, you're right. This one, I think he just sent it to make sure to check out what Technique was doing, not to make any sort of damage, because this would not help at all. And Technique is flying around looking what Gypsy has, and Gypsy is in a good position. Well, I don't know if
Not
he's
economically, he just has one refinery.
Yes, yes, you're right. Not economically, but still he has his MCV down, and he can defend very well because of those 5 VXs with the drones on them. So it's gonna be no problem to fend this off.
He has lifted them. What is he doing? He's attacking the airfield. He's going for it. He has destroyed the airfield. This is a game-changing thing now. Technique has no choice but to attack him because
Yes,
he has
yes,
just lost his
he's
last
just
production structure.
sacrificing. He has just sacrificed his VXs on the airfield of Technique, and yes, Technique has no option but for just go right now. And
But Chipsy has no units to defend him other than those defense turrets. He's just
yes,
taken out
yes,
one VX.
those 2 assault destroyers could make the game right now. Now Chipsy, Technique is going all in and freezing this one turret. But why is he not aiming at the war factory right now? He should really freeze the war factory
He has
right now.
frozen it. He has frozen it, but he has to be careful here because 2 VX turrets and they are aiming at those cryocopters.
Yes, yes, you're right. Okay, so right now the base has been destroyed. And look at this, he's not careful.
Cryocopter is taking a lot of damage over here. And he has lost his
This is
cryocopter.
bad.
In strange
Oh,
circumstances,
no,
he has
no.
managed to lose the cryocopter, his last cryocopter. And now you can see that tank buster and
Chipsy is low on energy, but still he has an army of some IWs and some tank busters, so he could actually win this game. And where is the MCV of Chipsy? He has lost it, I think.
he has sold that MCV.
Yes, right now what needs to be done is take out the... No,
And
this
strangely enough, he has enough money to make a ore collector. Chipsy.
Yes, yes, Chipsy. When he has money to make this one ore collector. He should just mess on the ore collectors, and then he wins this game. And there is no way Technique can win.
Technique is making prospectors so that he can deploy them, and has just given up.
Yes, the only option what Technique could do now is deploy his collectors and get some PKs maybe, but this is not gonna help much. Yes, and he just decided to give up because yes, he had no other option, but was a good game, not a great one, but was a decent game overall, and I enjoyed it a bit.
Me too.
What was your opinion right off the bat? Who would win this match?
Well, till the end, I thought the chance for Technique was very much high when he attacked with those cryocopters. But he got really unlucky when he lost that last cryocopter from VX turrets. He
Yes, I think.
underestimated them.
Yes, I think this when he hadn't lost this one only cryocopter, it would be game for Chipsy already because I mean he could just frozen his base and it would be just a matter of time till he could mess up some enough of collectors to deploy them and make enough PKs and then he could win the game and this would be a really great game, but sadly this has not happened at this game, and this is not the case, sadly. Okay, I think we're gonna stop for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we enjoyed this game, and we're gonna see you next time. Bye.